just wanna run. My energy is safe and when reveling I'm undone. I feel the decay. I don't wanna be alone. I can still feel you inside my bones.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Architect the Dreamer back with another ATD Reacts. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. I am so stoked that you're here. If you are returning, welcome back. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button, click that little bell so you'll get notified every time I drop a new video. Make sure to follow me on socials at ATDmusic, on Instagram and Threads at ATDreacts, and on Facebook at ATDofficial. At the beginning of this video, you heard a snippet of my newest song, Bones, which is out now on all streaming platforms. You can find the link for that in the description below. I also have an official lyric video on my page. As I've also said in my other videos this week, I have started being able to offer memberships similar to what Patreon does, but just right here on YouTube. And with that, I have a lot of bonus extra content that I'm working on that is just going to be for members. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do that I don't want to necessarily clog down my main channel with, but I still want to be able to put out there things like album reviews, actual requests from people for specific stuff, and some stuff that has been copyright written, some things that I know maybe aren't going to reach a lot of people on the main channel, but just to kind of give additional content there. And then I have a lot of other stuff planned for that as well. So if you want to support me and you love what I'm doing, I've got two memberships, $2 a month or $5 a month. And I don't want anybody to feel pressured to do that, but I am working really hard to kind of put together stuff for that. And then I've got a new series called Between the Lines that is starting this Friday, where I'm going to be interviewing reactors and musicians and bands and creators, and just kind of trying to give them an opportunity to share who they are behind the music, behind the content that they create. And so that's going to be every other Friday starting this Friday, and I'm super excited about that. But we are back here for another Wednesday reaction. I'm doing the first big push song that I've reacted to, and the one that everybody has been requesting for what seems like months at this point is the I Shot the Sheriff, Road to Zion hip hop rendition in the red overall, or the red suspenders. And so I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys are too. We're just going to dive in. This is the big push. I Shot the Sheriff, Road to Zion hip hop. Let's go. It still blows my mind that he just like taught himself everything.
You sit all around in my hometown. People try to track me down.
I used to have that microphone.
For a crime that I did not commit.
I think it's really interesting how an English accent and a Jamaican accent fit really well together. Not that I think he might be putting on a little bit of an accent just because of the original song. But it also just kind of like, I've heard him sing like this in stuff that he's done as well. And it's just kind of, I think it's a fascinating overlap with that. The tone in his voice already is just phenomenal. Love the guitar. I see the drums, I see the bass, I see all this stuff. I'm really excited to be able to hear all of that happening. And then I'm looking at things like the crowd, and I'm like, this crowd looks like my kind of people. This crowd looks like the kind of people that I would just want to hang out with. I love it so far.
For a crime that I did not commit. Yes, if for a mother of a deputy.
The control in the voice.
Say for a life of a deputy. But I said,
yeah, let's go.
Peter shot the sheriff. I did not shoot no deputy. I shot the sheriff.
Woo, the harmonies.
I swear it was in self-defense. I said, Sheriff John Brown, that man hated me.
There's something, and I've done this when I've done voice acting, where it's like you make your voice sound a little bit different, or you like add a little something to your voice that just makes it, and like I can hear that in the what he just spoke right there, where it's almost like there's like a, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's making his voice almost sound like deeper and fuller than what it would normally sound like, which is like, I've had some conversations in the comments with people about, I've referenced that like the control that Ren has over his voice is something that would be so incredible in voice acting. And I just, every time I hear Ren's voice, I'm just like, man, what he's able to do with his voice and how he's able to manipulate it is just so fucking cool.
I shot the sheriff. I swear it was in self-defense. I said, Sheriff John Brown, that man hated me. For what, I just don't know. Whenever I would try to plan to see.
I want to talk real quick just about, like, Ren is clearly the one playing lead guitar right here, right? Like, he's doing the little riffs, he's doing the little runs on the guitar, but then he's also singing lead vocals. It is so incredibly difficult to play lead guitar and sing. Because if you think about it, think about all the bands that you've watched, listened to, whatever. Most bands have either just a dedicated vocalist or a vocalist who is playing rhythm guitar or even bass. Like, I was a lead vocalist that played bass, but it's so much easier to play rhythm or to play bass and to sing because you are just kind of playing that bass chord progression. But I love in this how he's not even really playing when he's singing, and then during those gaps he's starting to play that lead part and starting to play those little riffs, which is like such a cool thing and such a difficult thing to be able to do.
For what, I just don't know. Whenever I would try to plan to see, he would say, kill it before it grows.
I love how everybody is just vibing.
He would say, kill it before it grows. But I said, I did not shoot no deputy. I swear it was in self-defense. Oi, give it up for Remain Caesar, please, please, please.
God, that's a beautiful guitar. Love me a good Epiphone. For us broke boys who can't afford a full Gibson. Love the sunburst bass. I've had one of those before. I love how he's playing into the audience. Just that performance.
In this world of calamity, dirty looks and grudges and jealousy, media clowns them when I'm beauty they put up but media clowns that not for nothing but boom. The young trendsetter come on, more the damn slow. When I bust a trigger finger like bam bam big dough. When I bust a trigger finger, come on, here we go. Burst on in the here we go. Got to keep it moving on the road to Zion. Got to keep it burning on the road to Zion. Got to keep it burning on the road. Got to keep it burning.
What the fuck? I can't do that. Not to like make this about me, but like the control, he's like scatting is what he's really doing, and the control to go between those different notes is like the same control that you have to do like really crazy intricate runs. But to do that live and to be able to like, it just absolutely fucking blows my mind. Just so wild.
Got to keep it burning on the road. Got to keep it burning.
Hey! We just need some horns, and this is straight up ska. Okay, now the beginning of that sounded like ska music without the horns. Now this sounds straight up like a Two-Door Cinema Club song. The guitar, the lead guitar that's happening right here, like, and I'm a huge Two-Door Cinema Club fan. I love this switch up.
Little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a tanani boy. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a tanani boy, come on now.
Woo! Okay.
And even more, let's take it down. Keep it going. Tempo still. Hip, hop, hip is still bigger than a hip hop, hip still bigger than a hip hop, hip still bigger than a hip hop. Hip, my drum bass. One thing about by music when it hits, you feel no pain. White folks, they control your brain. I'm no better than that, that's game. I'm me ready for that. Two soldiers ahead of a pop, my party's got the guy. Where my army at? What the right time? Not react, back to beat.
What the hell? Oh my goodness. I don't have anything to say. We're just gonna run that back.
Hot hit, it's still bigger than a hip. Hot hit, still bigger than a hip.
Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up.
Hip, still bigger than a hip. Hot hip, my drum baby. One thing about music when it hits, you feel no pain. White folks, they control your brain. I'm no better than that, that's game. I'm me ready for that. Two soldiers ahead of a pop, my party's got the guy. Where my army at? What the right time? Not react, back to beat. Sit, don't reflect on how many records get sold. On that short time, rock and roll. Whether your projects or on hold. In the real world, we just people with ideas. We just like you and me when the smoke and camera disappear again. The real world, it's bigger than all these fake ass records. When my profile's got the millions and my woman's disrespected. If you check one too, my would have advised to you, just relax. If that don't work, then do what you got to do and kick the facts. If you a liar, wolf, crier, bush crier, agent with the wire, I'ma know it when I play it. But then if you a liar, mouth on fire, pants on fire, agent with the wire, I'ma know it when I play it. It's bigger than a hip, it's still bigger than a hip, it's still bigger than a it's still bigger
That was The Big Push. I Shot the Sheriff. Road to Zion. Hip hop. The only thing I can think of right now is I wish I was in that crowd. Oh man, it's giving me such, like, I know that this is like busking. It's like what it's classified as, but like I have not been to a music festival in a really, really long time. I just haven't been able to, both financially and also just for other reasons. But it's giving me vibes of like when you go to a music festival and you know there's like those really, really small off stages like that artists and bands you've never heard of are playing on these stages. And I can't even remember the name of the band right now, but there's one festival that I went to, Jesus, probably 20 years ago now. And I remember walking by these like independent small stages and I came across this band and I shit you not, like just stopped in my tracks and ended up sitting there and watching their entire set, which was like 5 or 6 songs, and just being blown away at both the talent, but also the vibe of the people. Like there was a group of like maybe 20 to 25 of us that were just chilling around there. And the way that the band was performing, you couldn't have told me that there wasn't 20,000 people there. The energy level and the vibe was just immaculate. And that's what this is giving. Like if this was happening in downtown where I live, I would be compelled to stop. I would not be able to keep moving away. I don't care what it was that I had going on. I would have to sit here and watch. And I love the energy of this. And after doing a lot of like really, really heavy stuff, and I know a lot of you have said that like once you get to the big push stuff, it's really fun and it's a lot more upbeat and it's a lot more it's just a different vibe. And it absolutely is. And I love it. And I cannot wait to continue doing more big push stuff. I think there's going to be kind of an alternating on Wednesday reactions where maybe I'll start doing like one big push and one like REN song, just because I need more of this. I need more of it. But I would love to hear what you guys think, especially considering how much this one has been requested. Please drop down in the comments. I didn't talk or break this one down nearly as much as I have some of the other ones, but to be honest, it's because I just wanted to enjoy it and just kind of take it all in. But I would love to hear from you. So drop your thoughts in the comments. Like I always say, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, click that little bell, follow me on socials, and I'll see you guys back here for the next one.